My name is Yvette Page, and I became involved in CASA in 2008 through my international organization, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Alpha Kappa Alpha is an international service organization founded in 1908. Our programs of service includes educational components to help children in all capacities. Our local chapter, Eta Gamma Omega, wanted to develop a program where we assisted African American children whose parents were incarcerated, and to provide them mentoring and tutoring program to assist them so that we could stop the intergenerational system of African American children being incarcerated or becoming part of the system. We were having difficulty figuring out how we could identify these children, and one of our members suggested that we speak with CASA. And so we went to CASA and we shared our story and what our plans were and what our mission was and what our program was, and CASA readily accepted us. And from there, we developed the program called the Every Special Person Program. And our volunteers were trained as CASA, court-appointed special advocates, and they were assigned children. And on a monthly basis, we would meet with those children and do leadership skills, coping skills, tutorial. We also did recreational activities. We took them places, took them to the theater, took them to different community activities. So we feel good about our involvement with CASA. CASA is an important organization to the community and children who are in foster care system. And I've seen it grown over the years, and I'm proud that I have been involved with CASA since 2000.
Hi, I'm Yvette Woolfolk, and I want to congratulate CASA on their 30th anniversary. Thank you, CASA, for your dedicated service and your unfailing support to Sacramento County's children in foster care. I've been affiliated with CASA for the last 25 years, both as a board member and as a volunteer fundraiser. It has been amazing to see how much CASA has grown from a staff of 2 25 years ago to a staff of 13 today. In fact, it was about 25 years ago that CASA asked me to volunteer at their annual crab feed. Truth be told, I did not want to do this. I don't like crab, I don't eat crab, and I certainly don't like the smell of crab. But how do you say no to CASA? There I was, knee-deep in 1,700 pounds of crab, working away. I'd been on my feet for about 8 hours, but by the end of the day, I found myself saying, sign me up for next year. And the year after that, and again and again. And 25 years later, I'm still there. They probably want to get rid of me, but there's no getting rid of me now. Again, I want to congratulate CASA on 30 years, and I look forward to your continued success. And again, I'll be there right alongside you.
Hi, my name is Michelle Callejas, and I'm Director of the Department of Child, Family, and Adult Services here in Sacramento County. Part of the department includes our Child Welfare Services Agency. Now, 30 years, that's a long time. When I look back, I was a graduate school student and I had never heard of CASA. All I knew was that CASA was Spanish for house. But then I went to the county and became a social worker in Child Protective Services, and I began hearing about CASA. Still wasn't quite clear on what it was that they were or did. But as I grew in the organization, and then when I came back in 2012 as a deputy director, I learned very intimately who CASA is and what CASA does. In reflecting back, it dawned on me that CASA really is a house. It is a house built on a solid foundation comprised of its vision, its mission, and its values. Its structure is sound. The walls, the ceilings, the roof, they're all solid, sound, and built with integrity. And over the years, just like many of us, CASA has remodeled their house. They've created additions, and those additions have been new programs, new approaches, always rising to meet the new and emerging needs of foster children and youth in our community. In 2012, the law had changed and children did not age out of the foster care system at age 18. So CASA adapted its programming and began serving young adults 18 to 21 to help them more successfully transition to adulthood. When the laws changed in 2013 and 14, clearly delineating Child Welfare Services as a lead agency to address child and youth sexual exploitation, CASA again adapted trainings, invested in trainings, created new partnerships to be able to equip their advocates to support this very vulnerable population. And then the pandemic hits, and once again, CASA gets to building, finding new, creative, and innovative ways to connect with and support our foster kids. This was a time when everyone was experiencing just loneliness, isolation, not knowing what was going to happen during this pandemic. And imagine as foster children what they were going to. And their CASAs figured out a way to continue supporting them. They supported them socially, emotionally, academically, and they were there to help them through this very difficult time. They continued showing up in court either via Zoom or in person, and they continued to be their champions. They advocate directly with children, and they advocate at the policy level to make systemic changes that can improve the lives of children and youth in foster care. And I'm so grateful to have CASA in our community and as partners in this very important work. So here's to 30 years of building a solid house and home filled with hope, love, and support for foster children and youth in our community. Congratulations, CASA. Happy anniversary.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to CASA Sacramento's Pearl Crab Dinner 30th anniversary. Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for joining us. If you're here, say hello in the chat bar. We'd love to hear from you. We see Angelina, Siobhan, Danny, Danielle, Angela, Polly, Lindy, Tracy. Lindy said, it's showtime. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get our evening started with Judge Borak. Take it away.
I am Judge Geraldine Borak, and I am currently the presiding judge of the juvenile court. I came to the juvenile court in 2010, where I sat until 2018, when they asked me to be the presiding judge of the juvenile court. At that time, I moved from the child welfare or dependency court to the juvenile justice court. But even in juvenile justice, I still see, unfortunately, some of our dependent youth who are dually involved in both systems. All of us have a role in the juvenile court. The social worker has a job to do, and most of them do it very, very well. But they take notes, they're judgmental. Are you succeeding? Are you failing? How can I help you? The judge is kind of the same. The attorneys are advocates. But there's really only one official court person, court-appointed person, who is completely and totally 100% there for the child without prejudgment. That's the thing that I have found to be the most fascinating and most beneficial part of the CASA organization. These are children who really haven't been fortunate to have anyone who is just there for them. And finally, this person comes and they realize that they are just there for them. When I read reports from CASA compared to social workers' reports or what attorneys may argue in my courtroom, it's like I'm looking at a completely different child, because the CASA gives you this picture of who the child not only is when they're with a friend, but also who they want to be. So I don't think that there's a better gift that you can give to a foster kid.
Judge Borak, thank you. What a profound video. You know what? The fact that she said this, it resonates. CASA gives you this picture of who the child not only is, but who they want to be, who they aspire to be. And that's why it's so cool being here, because everyone on this and everyone associated with this is striving to make lives better. Wow. Freddie, so good to be here again with you.
Super excited. Ladies and gentlemen, Freddie Silvera with FSA Auctions.
Tony Lopez with CBS 13, CBS Sacramento. It's good to be back for another year. I have focused the last 2 weeks on what I need to do to match Freddie's energy. So I did the 4-hour, 5-hour power drinks, and then Red Bull, and then espresso, cappuccino, and all that stuff. I think I'm coming down right now, though, so you might have a little bit of a lull, but we're good. We're gonna have a good time. Every year, it's always fun. So
We're so grateful you've joined us for CASA Sacramento's 30th anniversary crab dinner. This is pretty cool.
yeah, 30 years. I mean, think about it. 30 is special for me too. This is my wife and I 30th anniversary in October.
Oh, wow.
I know what you're thinking. Did you get married when you were 10? No, I was 12. But the fact is, 30 is a long time. And like a relationship that evolves and focuses on just getting better every year, CASA's done it, you know, especially during the pandemic. When you think about it, everyone has done an amazing job reinventing what they do and just changing lives, no matter what the situation is.
Yeah, thank you to all of our CASAs that are joining us this evening. We appreciate it. Our volunteers that are with us, our board, our staff, our sponsors. Thank you all for joining us this evening for CASA Sacramento's 30th anniversary.
As Judge Borak shared, the CASA organization exists to support children, right? And youth in foster care without prejudgment, and that's key. That's so crucial. CASA volunteers are advocates for kids in foster care in the courtroom, the classroom, and more, and over Zoom, anywhere and everywhere now that our world takes us. So tonight, we're going to watch some great videos.
Yeah, by CBS 13.
Well, I know that's why they're great, because my team put it together, our team at CBS Sacramento. We know we're happy to be associated with this wonderful event as well. We're going to donate during the Fund-A-CASA, which you take off and do your thing and bring in a bunch of money. Bid on the auction items, which there's some really nice auction items, as you know. And, of course, support CASA Sacramento together as they celebrate the big 3-0.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to share with you briefly how to participate this evening. You'll notice that you have a YouTube link where you can be watching our live stream, as well as a greater giving link. So we'd encourage you now, if you're on YouTube, to go to sccasa2022.ggo.bid. We'll put a link in the chat. You'll be able to find that. But what we'd encourage you can also scan the QR code below. You can go to the link below or call the phone number below. There's all kinds of things happening.
Okay.
But essentially, ladies and gentlemen, we would encourage you that you log on and register now your credit card onto that link below or QR code. You can do that by clicking on Get Started on that link, sccasa2022.ggo.bid. Then click Create Account, fill out your contact, email, credit card information, and you'll be able to participate in tonight's live Fund-A-CASA.
This is live?
Yep.
Oh, couple questions. What's QR stand for, I wonder?
I have no
Does
idea.
Anyone know? No? Just curious. It's just popped up. And secondly, I see your pocket square. Should I have a pocket square?
You're okay.
I have a white one in my pocket, but it doesn't really match. So my wife's like, white, the pink, and the...
Oh, we have a door prize.
Oh, we do have a door prize. That's Freddie's way of telling me, giddy up. We're not here till 10 tonight?
No.
I'm free till 10. I have nothing to do till 10. Okay, so a little later we're going to draw our door prize winner for a 70-inch LED TV and soundbar. Can you imagine watching me do the news every Monday through Friday at 5, 6, 10, and 11 on CBS Sacramento, also streaming on Roku and Pluto TV, wherever you are, CBS13.com, watching me on a 70-inch LED TV. I'm going to need some more makeup if you're going to be doing that, and the soundbar as well, so that's going to be great. Say hello in the YouTube chat with your name to be entered for that wonderful door prize, and we're going to pick that name out of a specially designed device, well, box actually, and that's going to be awesome. Right?
So if you could put your name in the YouTube chat bar, we'll pick that winner. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for joining us for CASA Sacramento's 30th anniversary. Without further ado, we can't wait to hear from...
Yeah, we're going to hear from Carol Noreen, absolutely, and Diane Kellen.
Good evening. I'm Carol Noreen, Executive Director with Court-Appointed Special Advocates of Sacramento County.
Hi, I'm Diane Kellen. I'm the Board Chair of CASA Sacramento.
CASA Sacramento was established in 1991, and tonight you will hear from some of the founding committee members, our juvenile court judge, key community partners, CASA volunteers, and board members in honor of this special 30th anniversary.
30 years ago, several people realized the need for court-appointed special advocates in our foster care system. Today, many of those same passionate people are still contributing to our program's success.
From the original group of 15 volunteers, we have grown to recruit and train 1,751 CASA volunteers, and we've had the honor of serving 3,664 children.
That's good news, but we have a long way to go. According to a recent John Burton survey, 68% of youth said their housing situation was impacted by the pandemic.
And 100% of youth enrolled in school reported a negative impact on their education and overall well-being.
Youth who are assigned to CASA are more likely to access resources, continue their education, and become economically independent in adulthood.
The funding raised tonight will help us serve youth that the court has determined are in urgent need of the caring advocacy and mentorship a CASA volunteer provides.
It's an honor to take over as board president in this challenging time that will require flexibility in solutions and innovative approaches to serve our CASA youth and volunteers.
Over the last year, our volunteers have used new strategies and sometimes new or unfamiliar technologies to report to the program, the court, and to respond to the ever-changing needs of the children we serve.
We will continue to appoint one objective volunteer to one child for whom the system is not working until every child's needs are met.
One of our CASA volunteers said it best when she said, Working with foster youth makes you realize the true definition of strength and courage and what it really takes to overcome obstacles.
Thank you all so much for seeing the importance of changing a child's story, one story at a time. I truly believe that your generosity is an investment in the future of our CASA youth.
Carol, Diane, thank you. Wow, great sentiment. Strength and courage, and that is what everyone who volunteers gives these young people. Think of you as kind of the personal trainer in their life to build them up, right? Build the muscle, the confidence they need to just take on the world, because everybody needs a little help and everyone is helping. Thank you so much. By the way, thank you for the information. When I asked that question about the QR code, it stands for quick response. I knew that. I was just testing you all, right? So quick response, which...
Thank you, everybody, for joining us in the chat. We see Christy Rolak here, Jamie, the Friedrich team, Norma.
Jamie says you guys rock.
Philip, Courtney.
She's talking about me, I think.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
you. Lindy. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And we have so many sponsors to thank.
Yeah, we do. CASA, by the way, has served more than 3,600 children and youth in foster care. And we get to help even more through events like this and raising money. So let's talk about sponsors.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with our Pearl sponsor, Deloitte. Deloitte has been there since the beginning. They've been sponsoring CASA Sacramento event for 15 years, and we thank you. Our Pacific sponsors get extra love, and who doesn't like a little extra love? Because they chose to go crabless this year.
Hey!
Ensuring every dollar of their sponsorship goes to the children we serve. So thank you for that. We'd like to thank all our Pacific sponsors: Public Consulting Group, Kaiser Permanente, the Swinnerton Foundation, Burrell Consulting Group, Geico of Sacramento, Sacramento Association of Realtors, and Spencer Building Maintenance. Let's thank our Triton sponsors,
Hey!
CBS 13. CBS 13.
CBS 13!
CBS 13, who helped again with production of our incredible videos. I'd like to spend the next 45 minutes talking about how great CBS 13 is, if you don't mind. Gather around the computer if you want. Crack open some more wine. It's going to be a while. So I started working for CBS 13 15 years ago. And you could see me every Monday. Streaming on your local device as well. CBS13.com, Roku, and Pluto TV. We'd also like to thank Cohn Resnick, a CASA Sacramento event sponsor since 2015. Delfino Madden, an incredibly generous group of people. Townsend, Raimundo, Bessler, and Usher, supporters of CASA since 2006. The Saavedra family, thank you. Tech for Gov, this is Tech for Gov's first year joining the event. Thank you and welcome.
And a big shout out to our reef sponsors, Acoustical Engineers of California, Benush Venugopal and family, Eric Ratnoff Law Group, Fortuna Business Management Consulting, Huber Fox, Catherine Shirtleff and Michael Smith, Love All Foundation for Children, Monte Cristo Communities, River City Bank, UC Davis Health Children's Hospital, my apologies, UC Davis Health Children's Hospital, and Union Bank. And a huge shout out to all of our sponsors that make this evening happen.
No doubt.
Very cool.
Checking out the chat room there. Everyone talking about the TV.
Yeah, the TV.
Dan says Dan Kellen wants TV and Savage wants TV. And they add, so I can watch Tony Lopez on CBS 13. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we all love Benush. He's done so much for CASA Sacramento. Let's briefly hear from Benush. Take it away.
Greetings. My name is Benush Venugopal. I've been a board member with CASA for almost 15 years. Let me tell you a little bit about how I got introduced to CASA. About 15 years ago, I was involved with the state of California, helping them with their computer system that helps case manage and manage the work that social workers do with the children in the community. And it's a system called Child Welfare Services Case Management System. And I got involved in that program from a professional capacity as I was spearheading a team with my company Deloitte in maintaining that system. While I was there, another friend of mine who was then a client or customer, she was working on that same project, and she asked me to come to a CASA board meeting. And I joined her at the board meeting 15 years ago, not knowing really what I was getting into. And I learned a lot about CASA at that time. And that started my journey in exploring the amazing services CASA volunteers provide to the children, the vulnerable kids in Sacramento County. At an event a few years ago, I was sitting right next to this young woman, and she was telling me how without a CASA she wouldn't have gone to college. And so I sort of started a conversation with her, and she talked to me about how her CASA helped her get her GED and navigate through that, helped her get a driver's license, which then led to a job, which then allowed her to pay for college. And she was in her way to complete her degree in social work. So it was really, that kind of propelled me forward as somebody to continue to stay in CASA, and that's why I've been here for 15 years, about stories like that. And coming full circle, my good friend Lauren Barton, who introduced me to CASA, those 15 years ago, and she's since retired, but she's now a CASA volunteer herself and is making amazing impact with her CASA youth. As we go through this journey, you see things come full circle. And it's been quite a rewarding experience as a result of that. And particularly, I want to thank my family, who has been part of this journey with me. Both my daughters, work with me to raise funds, and my wife does, as well as my company Deloitte has been along the journey with me and being an important contributor in terms of funds and other things, and supported me through this journey. So it's been overall a fantastic experience, and I want to thank all of you who are coming here today at the Crab Feed to continue to support our program and continue to help our growth, which allows our volunteers to provide the critical services to the vulnerable children in our community.
Thank you, Banush. It is really inspiring when you kind of hear about people getting the ball rolling with this. There's so many organizations out there that do wonderful things, and sometimes it's tough to choose because we all have just so many hours in our day, right? So when you hear the inspiring things that somebody starts and then translates to family and friends, and it gets to even going even more. So thank you to everyone for making that difference. Thank you to Banush and Deloitte for your leading sponsorship.
Thank you, Banush. And we've got the love coming in here. So much love coming in for Banush, Deloitte. In the chat bar, it says, Courtney Tyler, great event. Group 1 loves CASA.
Nice. Nicholas Savager, you're asking what time does the silent auction end?
That is a great question. We'll put it in the chat for you, Nicholas. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, we have some amazing photos of you. Take a look at some of our watch parties happening across the region and across the globe because we're virtual.
Nice.
How cool is that?
Very cool.
Look at some of these photos. Super, super cool. And yep, Danny, she's awesome. A big shout out to all of our staff making it happen. Danny let us know that the silent auction will close at noon on Tuesday, February 8th.
I kind of wanted to say that. No, because I'm in news and I want to do like breaking news. Like,
breaking news, yeah.
Yeah. So noon, it's this just in. The silent auction closes noon, Tuesday, February 8th. Done.
And seen.
Okay, so let's thank our full board of directors, shall we? Individuals like Banush and Diane who are highly involved in supporting CASA. Thank you very much for just all that you do. Diane Kellen, President, White Star Construction. Elizabeth Leet Jackson, Vice President, Delfino Madden, O'Malley, Coyle, and Cowler. Eric Jones, Treasurer, Cone Resnick. Jeannie Benoit, Secretary, Jeannie Benoit Consulting. Alan Wolf, Immediate Past President. Justin Draper, my former boss, who's now in Boston, but still a member of the board and doing wonderful work, community work all over the place. Justin, KOVR TV, KMAX TV, and now WBZ in Boston and with CBS Viacom. Thank you, Justin.
And Barbara Flanagan, Flanagan and Company. Brock
Cavaney,
Monte Cristo Communities. Angelique Keys, Eat Real. Jeannie Reeves Consulting. Christy Rolock, One Workplace, Tracy Simmons, McGeorge School of Law, and Banush Venugopal with Deloitte. Thank you to our board, our staff, our vendors, everybody that has supported CASA throughout the years. And we've got more love coming in the chat.
We do. We absolutely. People talking about the door prize. They're very excited about that. And so are we. They're also doing some other stuff. These cocktail kits sounds interesting.
Yeah. How cool were those?
Yeah.
Those cocktail kits. Cocktail kits!
Someone's already had some. Yeah, because it includes like 2 hours of how-to stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We've got amazing cocktail kits. We saw all of your pictures from picking up your crab earlier today. Big shout out to everybody that made that happen. Crystal and Holly and the entire team, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick reminder, you can continue to donate all evening. We'll be getting into our Fund-A-CASA here just shortly. You can donate by scanning your phone over the QR code below.
Quick response.
There it is, yep. Or going to the link sccasa2022.ggo.bid. You want to register now? Tony, we've already got nearly $30,000 in our Fund-A-CASA.
Nice. People are stepping up big time.
Zachary Wandell at $1,500. Miss Beth Mullen at $7,500.
Nice.
Eric Jones at $2,500. Eric Ratenoff Law Corp at $2,500. Our sponsors as well. So many folks making a huge difference this evening. Thank you.
Big money, big money, big money. And also, later we're going to draw that door prize. I know you're excited about that. For a 70-inch LED TV and soundbar. Drop your name in the YouTube chat to be entered to win. Don't forget.
And without further ado, folks, we have a brief video here from Odette Crawford. Please enjoy.
Hello, my name is Odette Crawford, and I'm a retired associate warden from the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. And as I speak with you, I want to share with you the reason why I brought up my career. I've been a CASA since 2009, so approximately 12 years, and I had a CASA young man, which was a fascinating experience. These kids are so vulnerable, and for myself to be able to help him have a voice during the court process, that was incredibly important, because most of these kids don't have a voice. And that's the reason why it's so important for all of us to step up and try to not only represent the child relative to his or her voice, but also to mentor them. They have sometimes been abused, neglected. All those things have occurred in some of their lives, and they're fearful, quite frankly. They don't know what their future is. Once you become a mentor and an advocate for that child, allow them to talk about whatever's going on in their heads and in their hearts. That's critically important. And you actually are the catalyst to ensure that that child somehow or another will be directed to a positive future. And that's what's important as well. It is incredibly, incredibly important that we, as much as we can, as we are able, to donate to CASA. And that way we support the ability to train more and more advocates for these children, because it is really, really, really needed.
Thank you, Odette. And that's what tonight's about, ladies and gentlemen. We all are connected to CASA in one way or another. And tonight, virtually, we're all here across the region, across the world, to support CASA Sacramento. We see the love here in the chat bar for all of our CASAs that have made a huge difference in so many lives. And as we've heard from Diane and Carol earlier this evening, there is a huge need now more than ever. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started with tonight's Fund-A-CASA right here, right now. As we just heard from Odette, tonight is about funding the training of our CASA advocates to support more foster youth in our community to make a difference in their lives. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, If you'd like, you can scan your phone over that QR code now or go to the link below at sccasa2022.ggo.bid to make your donation towards our live Fund-A-CASA. We're going to get started right here, right now at $10,000. And what do you know? Already in there, Law Offices of Dale S. Wilson is going to start us off at $10,000. That funds 4 CASAs. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, and Odette Crawford coming in at $10,000 as well. Thank you so very much, Odette Crawford and Law Offices of Dale S. Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a lot of love in the chat bar, our $10,000 donors. Is there anybody else at home that would like to make a $10,000 gift? You can do that now by clicking on the link below. We would encourage you right now. You can make a gift at any dollar amount. Christy Rolak, I see you. Thank you for your support. All that you've done for so many years, for so many CASAs. Anybody else at $10,000? All right, we're gonna move on to $7,500, folks. Let's cheer everybody on in the chat bar. $7,500 could fund the training of 3 CASAs. If you'd like to come in and make a difference at $7,500, now's an opportunity to support the training of 3 CASAs. Just as we heard from Odette, that is the opportunity to do the training to make a difference in so many of our youth's lives. And look at this in the chat bar. Danielle said, woohoo! Thank you. Ask said, love. Thank you very much, Ask. Lindy Meeker said, amazing. Thank you. All right, folks, we're going to move on to $5,000. $5,000 could fund the training of 2 CASAs. If you'd like to make that gift, yes, Kaiser Permanente coming in at $5,000. Kaiser, thank you for all of your support for so many people in our community. We appreciate you. Thank you. Anybody else at $5,000? We're currently at $53,630. You can make a gift at any point this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to move on. We're going to go to $2,500. $1,500, $1,000, $500, $250, and $100. Currently at that $5,000 level. If there's anybody else likes to come in, Tracy Simmons in the chat bar. She's got emojis going. Love, clap, 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 clap. Thank you very much, Kaiser. All right, if anybody else would like to come in at $5,000, now is an opportunity. We're going to move on to the $2,500 level. Ladies and gentlemen, $2,500, each one of these can support the training of a CASA advocate. We can make a huge difference here. Here we go at $2,500. Yes, Deborah in the chat bar said, this is amazing. We appreciate it. Thank you. A lot of love for our support from our donors. Law Offices of Dale S. Wilson, Odette Crawford, Kaiser Permanente, CASA Sacramento is giving a lot of love, and we appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to make a gift, you can do that now at $2,500. If you're struggling for any reason, you can call the phone number below, or you can go to the link over here and donate at any point this evening. We've got $5,000 here from Kaiser. Anybody else at $2,500 that could fund a CASA? Here we go, folks. We're going to go to $1,500. If you'd like to make that gift, you can do that now. We can support the training of so many of our CASAs in our community. And yes, we've got gifts coming in here. Zachary Wandell at $1,500. Thank you very much. We've got more here. Yes, $7,500 from Miss Beth Mullen. Thank you very much. Yes, we've got more gifts coming in. $1,000 from Miss Melanie Bowden. Thank you very much, Melanie. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to our $1,000 level. I'm excited to share with you that we have some very exciting news that had just happened for this year's event. Our 30th anniversary of CASA, just as we've heard from so many. Yes, there it is, our 30th anniversary. We have an anonymous donor that would like to match all of our $1,000 at the $1,000 level. We are going to match that up to $30,000. Our anonymous donor at $30,000 would like to see how many more at $1,000 we can get. We'll match that up to $30,000. Thank you to our anonymous donor. Folks, a lot of love. Yes, we've got a lot of love. Thank you. Proud of my niece Claire, who is a CASA volunteer. Carol Fishburne, we love you. Thank you for your support. Here we go, folks. If you'd like to come in at $1,000, this can make a huge difference. We're at $84,630. If you're at home now, you can scan your phone over the QR code below, call the number here, or go to sccasa2022.ggo go.bid to make your gift. Yes, Nate Simmons coming in at $1,000. Nate, thank you very much for your support. We appreciate it. Anybody else at $1,000? If we had 5 more at $1,000, we would surpass $90,000 on our way to our $100,000 goal. We've got Nate here at $1,000. We've got another $1,000 here from Eric Jones. Thank you very much, Eric Jones. Melanie Bowden at $1,000. Another $1,000 here, anonymous donor. Thank you very much. Another $1,000. Folks, gifts are coming in. If you'd like to make a difference, now you can. Folks, you're making a huge difference together. Here we go. Anybody else at $1,000 to support our CASA advocates and all of the work that they are doing throughout the year? Anybody else at $1,000? You can click that now and make a huge gift. Let's give a lot of love in the chat bar, folks, for all of our donors. Here we go. We're going to move on to $500. If you'd like to make a $500 gift, we've already got Bernice Hagan. Yes, another $1,000. Yahoo! We've got $1,000 from Amadou. Yes, Bokar. Thank you very much. $1,000. We're at $86,630. We're $4,000 away from $90,000. Do we have anybody else? Yes! Yes! Brock came in at $2,500. Folks, we're at $89,130. Brock, thank you for your support. Longtime board member. Love is coming in the chat bar, folks. We're on our way to $100,000. We've got Brock here at $25. Omnud coming in at $1,000. Yes! We've got attorney Doretha Johnson coming in at $1,000. Thank you very much, Doretha. Thank you. We appreciate your support of CASA so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at $90,000. Yes! We've got Bernadette Behar coming in at $1,800. Thank you very much, Bernadette. Ladies and gentlemen, we are $8,000 away from hitting our $100,000 goal. Here we go, folks. If you'd like to make a gift of $1,000 or $500, now's an opportunity. Bernadette, thank you for your support. Folks, we're at almost $92,000. Polly in the chat bar said, amazing. Polly Huttensinger, thank you very much. Anybody else at $1,000? All right, we're gonna move on to $500. Brenda Marsh is gonna start us off at $500. Brenda, thank you for your support. Thank you to all of our CASAs that are joining us online. We are so grateful for you. Danielle in the chat bar said, we love and appreciate you all. Here we go, folks. If you'd like to make a gift of $500 or more, you can do that now by clicking in our chat. Here it is. Yes, yes. I've got a yes, in the chat. Yes, 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 yes! We've got gifts coming all over, folks. I just saw another gift here from Monte Cristo Communities for $2,500. Thank you very much, Monte Cristo Communities. So much support for CASA Sacramento for so many years. Thank you, Monte Cristo Communities. Been a huge sponsor, advocate of ours for a long time. Thank you. Here we go, folks. Anybody else at $1,000 or $500? All right, we are $8,000 away from hitting our goal of $100,000. Angelina in the chat bar said, wow, this is amazing. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Here we go, folks. We're gonna move on. Anybody else at $500? All right, we're gonna go to $250. You can continue to give, folks. If we have 4 at $250, that's $1,000. If we can get 8, 10, 12, we can work on our way to hitting $100,000 together tonight. Here we go, folks. If you'd like to make a gift, yes, 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 yes. Carol Noreen coming in at $250. Keely Vega coming in at $100. Yes, $500 from Brenda. John Allen at $500. Michelle coming in at $250. Brenda at $500. Christy Rolak at $500. $250 here. Nate Simon back in. John Allen at $500. Folks, gifts are coming in all over. Thank you very much. Michelle is at $250. Thank you, Michelle. John's coming in. John, Brenda, Odette, Christy, Kaiser. Thank you. Yes, 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 yes. Ryan Bravo at $500. Thank you. John Allen at $500. Thank you very much. Folks, we are so grateful for your support. We are about 7,000 away from hitting 100,000 together tonight, folks. If you'd like to come in and make a gift, we're almost to our $100,000 goal. We are so close. Here we go, folks. Anybody else at $500 or $250? If you'd like to make those gifts, you can now. We're gonna do our final push of $100, folks. Here we go. If you'd like to make a gift, we're gonna go for about another 90 seconds together tonight. Anybody at home, if you want to make a gift, you can scan your phone over that QR code. You need to log into our software. The link is sccasa2022.ggo.bid. Click on Get Started, Create Account, fill out your email, contact, credit card information, and you can make that gift, and we can see it now. Stephanie in the chat bar said, incredible, 100,000. I believe that's advocacy for 100 plus kids for months. Here we go, folks. Anybody else that would like to make a gift towards our Fund-A-CASA, you can do that now. We are 7,000 away. If everybody comes in right now and gives $100 or $250, we can get past 95,000 and get even closer towards our goal. If you'd like to make a gift, even if you've already given, you can do that now, folks, at 100 or 250. Yes, Danielle's coming in at $100. We've got another 100 here. Yes, Keely's coming in at 100. Yes, Christy's here. Yes, anonymous donor at $100. Thank you. Ryan's here. John, Keely, Carol, Bernadette. Thank you very much. Folks, here we go at $100. If we had 10 or 15 more of these, we can surpass almost 95,000 together tonight. Here we go, folks. If you'd like to make a gift, now you can. Wow, we've got gifts coming in here. Love's in the chat bar. I think we still need to add the 2,500. Yes, Jacqueline. Yes, yes, yes. Lisa coming in at 250. Tony, you got to see this. Look at this.
What I missed?
This is wild. Unbelievable.
I had to step outside. My car alarm was going off because of some noise in here. It was, I don't know why. Why do people have car alarms, by the way? No one pays attention. This is incredible. You guys are awesome. Stepping up big time to match that 30 grand. Wow. Oh, simultaneous.
Wow.
Are always exciting.
Thank you. Wow.
And that's not even the live auction, folks.
Woo! We have a live auction to do.
Yeah, so
my God.
As a journalist, seen Monday through Friday on CBS 13, 5, 6, 10, 11, on streaming on your favorite device, my job is to observe, right? So I'm standing over there after I turn my car alarm off because of the loud noise. And I'm seeing him, you know the phrase coming out of your shoes? Freddie is seriously coming out of your shoes. Either your shoes are too big for you, or you're literally just coming out of your shoes. Have you noticed? Every time he goes like, yes, it's like the heel is like coming. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for that. Anyway, all right, we should move on. I asked for it. I asked for this. Okay, we're going to do the live auction. You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Until the live auction starts. But until then, we're going to hear from another wonderful volunteer. And I love this video because this volunteer talks about unifying family together because of the efforts of volunteers. So let's talk about the impact and a wonderful, wonderful story. Take it away.
My name is Doretha Johnson, and I am proud to say that 30 years ago, I was one of the founding members of CASA Sacramento. The pride is exuberant because here we are today, 30 years later, and CASA is still going strong, and I'm very prideful of that. There was a particular incident where we had a CASA who did what the court thought was an impossibility. There was a student, one of the kids, still remember this. This child had been abandoned, and as a result of the abandonment, he was placed in the, in the system, and he was assigned one of the first CASAs that was there. And that CASA was searching for a reunification because that's what you first want. You want to try to find reunification for the benefit of the child. There was no one that they could locate in California, but they were able, this CASA found someone, a relative, outside of the state back east through his efforts. And as a result of those efforts, that child was reunified with a member of his family. Over the years, I went to the first crab feed that they had. It was good. It was nice. It was fun. They raised money. But now, it's incredible. It is, even though we're in a virtual environment, it still goes on, and that deals with the resilience of the people involved in this program. And are you kidding me? Am I proud to have been part of the beginning of this? Beyond belief, beyond belief.
Wow, what a great story. Thank you for all your generosity. Just another example of the impact that this program has on so many lives. it is time for the live auction. It is going to be exciting. It always is. And you know that because my voice just raised. Not quite as high as Freddie's, but I'm getting there. This is going to be fun. We have so many wonderful items. I'll be reading off the items, and then Freddie will jump in and do his thing, and then you'll bid, and then we'll raise a whole bunch of money. We're talking date nights for a year, Scottsdale getaway, hook and ladder private cocktail class, Mexico getaway, King's Loft, dinner with the Simons, Napa wine tasting package, and Hampshire wine cellar. So we're good. Let's start with date nights for a year, and this is a wonderful thing. A lot of restaurants and the board of directors stepped up big time for this. We're talking $100 to $200 each at some of the best restaurants around: Il Fornaio, Zoccolo, Bacon and Butter, Matone Ristorante, Crew, Cannon, The Waterboy, Lemongrass Restaurant. I told you they're good, right? Rudy's Hideaway, Lobster House and Bar, Hawk's Public House, McCooney, Roxy Restaurant and Bar. So, with that said, let's get this party started with the live auction. And Freddie, who's going to kick it up a notch, I bet, for this.
All right, here we go, folks. Let's have some fun. We've got Paul Wong coming in at $1,500 on our Dine with Sacramento dates for a year. It's $100 gift cards to El Fornaio, McCooney's. I've got Paul Wong here at $1,500. Kelly, you've been outbid. Yes, there's Diane Kellen coming in at $1,600. I've got Diane at $1,600. Paul, it's back to you. Who would like to come in at $1,700? Diane's making it interesting. I've got Diane Kellen here at $1,600. Jacqueline, do you want to go? Scott McAllister, Ken Cooley, Cynthia Schmall, Jacqueline Kirkwood. Do you like to go? I've got Diane Kellen's currently got it at $1,600. Here we go. I'm going to sell this one in 10 seconds. Anybody else wants to click in now on yes! Paul Wong's making it fun. We've got Paul here at 17. Diane Kellen, it's back to you. I'm looking for $1,800. Here it is. Paul's got it at 17. Diane, if you want it, it's 18 to you. We got to sell it. We got to go. Keely Vega in the chat bar said, woohoo! This is awesome. We've got a lot of love here. Thank you. Yes, Diane Kellen's back in at 1,800. Paul, it's 19 to you. Do you want to go? 18. Holly, does Paul want to go? I'm talking to Holly in the back. Paul, here we go. I've got Paul. Do you want to go? I've got 18 here with Diane. I'm looking for 1,900. Gotta sell it. We gotta go. Diane's got it at 1,800. I'm gonna sell this one in 5, in 4. Paul, last chance. In 3. Anybody else on there want to go? Woo! We got Paul at 19. Folks, I gotta sell it. Here it is. If you're at home, if you're at your watch party, cheer loud as much as you can. Double high five the person to your left and your right, because we're about to hit $2,000. I've got Paul here at 1,900. Anybody else wants to come in at 2,000? Gotta sell it. We gotta go. It's McCooney's. It's El Fornaio. It's Crew. It's everything. Here we go. $2,000. Gotta sell it in 3, in 2, in 1. Last chance. Anybody else? Paul's got it at 19. Diane, this is it. This is it, Diane. Do you want to go? Last one. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. It is now. Paul, get ready to bid in case there's a little bit of a delay. I'm going to say it's closed. Yes! Woo! Diane's coming back in. I got Diane here at 2. Paul, do you want to go at 21? I've got Diane at 2. I'll believe her 2,100. Paul Wong, last one. We got to go, Paul. We got to go, Paul. Do you want it? Last one. Anybody else? Folks, it's selling in 5, 4. Diane, get ready to click it. Paul, get ready to click it. It's going to sell in 3, 2, 1. It is now closed. Woo! Unbelievable.
I just thought of something. I need you to do my eulogy, because I might just come back from the dead because of your energy. I might just go, what'd I miss? What'd I miss? Who wants to go to Scottsdale? Who wants to go to Scottsdale? Who doesn't want to go to Scottsdale? I mean, you don't need to be old and wrinkly to go to Scottsdale, right? Although a lot of people do. How about going golfing? How about spring training, even though baseball's going on strike? Forget that. Forget I said that. How about golfing? How about just going to the spa? How about having some fun? Who wants to go to Scottsdale? You do. Scottsdale Getaway, 3 days, 2 nights in a 3-bedroom condo with full kitchen, separate dining room, and AC, if you so choose to go when it's hot there, which is all the time. But guess what? It's a beautiful, beautiful venue and an event that you could take part in, have a party, and do your thing. Scottsdale, Arizona. Get your voice back? Yep. Okay. Here's Freddie. Scottsdale.
Here we go. We've got Steven at $700. Diane Fishburne, you've been outbid, but I saw you in the chat bar, so you're coming back, Diane. I've got $700 here with Steven. Jacqueline Kirkwood, do you want to go? I'm looking for $800. We're going to Scottsdale. Here it is. Ah! Here it is. Yes, we've got it here at 800 with Christy Rolak. I've got Steven going back and forth. Diane, Jacqueline, Christy Rolak wants it bad. I've got Christy here at 800. Who would like to go? Anybody else? Yes! Woo! Jacqueline's coming in. Jacqueline Kirkwood's here at 900. Christy's going back and forth at $1,000. Jacqueline, it's $1,100 to you. We've got Christy here at $1,000. I'm looking for $1,100. Here it is. We're going to Scottsdale. Folks, there's AC included. Yes, Jacqueline's coming in at $1,100. Christy, it's $12 to you. Folks, they're going back and forth. Let's bid it up. Woohoo! Unbelievable. Folks, we've got Christy and Jack. Christy's going back and forth. Folks, let's cheer them on in the chat bar. Christy in the chat bar, they're going back and forth. Here it is. We've got Christy and Jacqueline. Christy and Jacqueline. Folks, I can't keep up. They're going back and forth. We've got Christy Rolak, Jacqueline Kirkwood. Folks, they're going back and forth. If you're at Christy Rolak's house, let's all cheer her on at home because we're looking for $1,400. I've got Jacqueline currently in the lead at $1,300. I'm looking for, there's Christy coming in at $1,400. If you're at the Kirkwoods, let's give Jacqueline Kirkwood some encouragement. We're going for $1,500. It's valued at $1,800. Christy said, Jackie, I will take you. Christy Rolak in the YouTube chat bar said, Jackie, I will take you. Courtney Tyler said, go, go, go. Jackie Kirkwood in the chat bar said, LOL, exclamation mark. I've got Christy here at $1,400. They're in the chat bar. The YouTube chat bar is going wild. Christy and Jackie are going back and forth. I've got Christy here at $1,400. Jackie, if you want to go, now's your chance. It looks like Christy and Jackie might go together. Folks, I'm going to sell this one in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, just because I love you, Christy. That's the kind of love our CASAs, our boards, our staffs, our sponsors. Look at that. We're going to sell it to Christy Rolak. It is now closed. How cool is that? Wow. In the chat bar, Jackie and Christy.
Little friendly competition. You team up together and you become more powerful, right? Are you okay, by the way? I should have taken that refresher CPR course. I had the chance last week. I knew Freddie was going to be really excited. Hanging in there. You are too. Welcome. Thank you for continuing to watch us, and we are having a great time, right? Raising some great money. Third item for our live auction, Hook and Ladder Private Cocktail Class. How fun does this sound? Okay, so you're going to get this for 18 guests. 18 guests. It's going to enjoy. You're going to enjoy 2 hours of cocktail history, of which you'll just remember 1 hour because it's a cocktail class, right? Hands-on instruction for 3 different cocktails. It includes a welcome drink, appetizers, and drink hardware. It went for $1,000 last year, but I think it's going to go for more now. Ready? Hook and Ladder Private Cocktail Class. What do you think?
All right. This is for 18 people. Also, I just want to let you know that Doug came in at $1,000. I think it was Doug Harris. I'll check it back in. But our fund to need is almost over 95. I think we're at 94,000. So here it is. John Allen's got it at $1,500 already. John Allen wants it bad. I've got $1,550 with John Allen. Maureen Lamb, Paul Wong, if you want to go, we're looking for $1,650. I've got $1,550 here with John Allen. I'm going to sell this one in 10 seconds. This is Hook and Ladder for up to 18 people. Hook and Ladder does so much for CASA Sacramento. They have huge hearts. They have supported CASA Sacramento for so many years. Absolutely amazing people at Hook and Ladder. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to Hook and Ladder for supporting us in a huge way. Such an amazing, amazing group of people. John Allen, he's got it for $1,550 unless anybody else wants to come in for the steal. John's currently going to go Hook and Ladder with 17 friends. Folks, if you want to go with John, anybody else, last one, going to sell it in 3, 2, 1, it is. There might be somebody that comes in at the last second. So, Christy Rolak came in at the last second at $16.50. I was about to sell it. John, we're looking for $17.50 to you. I've got Christy here. John, it's you. I'm looking for $17.50. It's valued at $2,200. Christy's got it at $16.50. I'm looking for $17.50. John Allen, if you want to go, now's your chance. 18 people. There it is. John's got it at $17.50. Christy, we're looking for $18.50. I've got John here at 17. I'm looking for 18. Christy, do you want to go? It's valued at $2,300. It's for 18 people. There's Christy at 18. Now, John, it's 19 to you. I'm looking for 19. I've got 18 here with Christy. Looking for 19. Folks, let's cheer them on in the chat bar. Yes! Woo! We got John at 19. Christy, do you want to go at 2? I've got John here at 1,900. I'm looking for 2,000. Christy, do you want to go? I've got John at 19. It's valued at 2,200. It's still a steal. It's 18 people. Yes! Wow! We got Christy at 2. Now John's at 21. Now Christy at 22. I've got John here at 21. I'm looking for 22. In the chat bar, Jackie Kirkwood said, "Get it, Christy, get it." Whoop, whoop. Here we go. I got John at 21. Looking for 22. Christy, do you want to go? Last one. Got to sell it. CASA Sacramento said, "Hook and ladder cocktail classes are legendary. This will be a lucky winner." We love hook and ladder. Here it is. John's got it at 21. Christy, it's 22 to you. Gotta sell it. We gotta go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John's got it at 21. Christy, it's 22 to you. Gonna sell it. It is now closed. Congratulations. That was a lot of fun.
That was. Oh my gosh. I was doing some research on our next item. Here's a little hint on what it is.
Way down here, you need a reason. Feel a fool, running your stateside.
Can you tell?
Lose your Lord,
Yeah.
leave your mind.
Here we go.
Oh, Mexico.
Who wants to go? Who doesn't want to go to Mexico? Thanks, JT. He's not going to charge me for that playing that song, right? I only had like 12 seconds to use it. Anyway, okay, so this is a Mexico getaway. 7 nights, stay in a 1-bedroom luxury unit in one of 6 different amazing resort locations in Mexico: Puerto Morelos, Cozumel, or Mazatlan, where my mom grew up. So do it for my mom. Bid $30,000 for that, or whatever you want. Anyway, so yeah, let's do it. I'm going to go over there and listen to some more JT while you all bid, and Freddie does this amazing thing for Mexico. Go. Work on that tan. Been cooped up in the house too long, right? That old virtual world, we got to get out and about. Okay.
I love the tunes. I was feeling it.
Yeah.
Here we go, folks. Let's go to Mexico. You can take Tony with you. I got Jamie here at $1,000. I'm looking for $1,250. Tara, Jackie, Jamie's got it at $1,000. Folks, here it is. We're going to sell this one. Here it is. It is 7-night stay. It's a 1-bedroom unit, 6 amazing resort locations. You can go all over Mexico. Here it is, folks. I've got Jamie at $1,000. I'm looking for $1,250. Here it is. Tara, Jackie, do you want to go? This could be an unbelievable experience. It's phenomenal. In the chat bar, we've got a lot of love going back to congrats to John Allen and thank you to Hook and Ladder. Thank you also to Renee and Mick Friedrichs for donating this amazing luxury stay in Mexico. It's a whole week. Yes, it is. Christy wants it too. Christy, you've been bidding and supporting all night long. We love you, Christy Rolak, and all that you do for CASA. Thank you for your support. I've got $1,250 here with Christy. Now I've got $1,500 with Jamie. They're going back and forth. Here it is. I've got Jamie at $15, Christy at $17.50 to you. We're going to Mexico. Here it is. Who wants to go? I've got $15 here with Jamie. It's a 7-night stay in a 1-bedroom. It's a beautiful unit, generously donated by the Friedrichs. Here we go. Thank you. Jamie's got it at $15, looking for $17.50. And also, I just saw that Doug Harris gave that $1,000. That was Doug Harris in our Fund-A-CASA. Thank you, Doug Harris, for your $1,000 gift. We appreciate it. And Nate Simon, thank you very much, Nate. We appreciate your support as well. Yes, there it is. Christy Rolex coming back in at $17.50. Jamie, it's $2,000 to you. Do you want to go to Mexico? I've got $17.50 with Christy. I'm looking for $2,000. Jamie, this is it. it. Jamie, we got to sell it. We got to go. Let's go to Mexico. Here we go. Jamie, I'm looking for $2,000. I've got Christy here at $1,750. Got to sell it. Got to go. Anybody else? Last chance in 5, 4, 3, 2. Jamie, this is it. Got to sell it. Wait. There was a refresh. I've got, wait, yes, it's still refreshing. I'm not sure. I've got $1,750. There might be a refresh here. Anybody else? Last chance. Gonna sell it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is now. Oh, Jamie came in at the last second at $2,000. Wow. Christy, do you want to go at $2,250? I've got Jamie here at $2,000. Folks, let's give them a lot of love in the chat bar. All of these bids are supporting CASAs in a huge way. It's $2,500 to train a CASA, an advocate, and you are supporting a CASA advocate with this trip to Mexico. Here it is. I've got $2,000 with Jamie, looking for $2,250. Gotta sell it, gotta go. 5, 4, 3. Christy, last one, gonna sell it. It is now. Jamie, get ready to click in case Christy comes in the last second. It is now closed. Congratulations. Thank you for all of your support. Woo!
Wow. Jamie won? Jamie?
I think so.
Jamie, okay.
Yeah.
Jamie. You can reach me at tlopez@kovr.com. I can go pretty much whenever. I prefer the summer months. Just to work on that tan even more. It's going to be a great trip. Sports fans, how much have you missed live action sports? Now's your chance to jump in on a Kings game, a Kings loft. Let's talk about that for the 2021-2022 home game with 10 tickets. It includes 10 tickets, theater seating, 3 parking passes. Just go and chill and watch the game and enjoy some professional basketball in the wonderful G1C Golden One Center. It's an amazing place, and live action sports, I know I've missed it. So let's go to a Kings game, Kings loft. What are you going to bid for that? Think about it. Take your kids, take your friends, take your family.
Take Tony!
Ready. Take me again. Every single trip.
Folks, we're going. It's the Kings. They're getting exciting. Folks, this is awesome. The Kings are so phenomenal to watch. I know their season's kind of been up and down and all around, but they are working on their way to be the best. And here's the thing. Sacramento Kings have the best fans in the region. So many people have said that in the country. So here we go, folks. We're going to a Kings game. Tony's going with you. Here it is. I've got $1,250 with Laura. I'm looking for $1,500. Here it is. I've got Laura and Eric going back and forth. This is, yes, in the chat bar, you should do your swimming movements again across the screen. That was classic. Woo! I've got Diane Kellen coming in at $1,500. Diane's here at $15. Laura, we're looking for $1,750. Stephanie, I love you. You're awesome. You are just a hoot. Thanks for the love, Stephanie. We appreciate all you do. Claire, we see you. Robert, thank you for being here. Sarah and Diane, wow! Laura came in at $1,750. Diane Kellen, it's back to you. I'm looking for $2,000. This could be an amazing evening. You can have so much fun, throw an epic party, maybe go grab drinks before or after the game. Here it is, folks. I've got Laura at $1,750. Diane Kellen, we're looking for $2,000. Diane Kellen, do you want to go? Yes, Diane's at 2. I've got Diane at $2,000. Thank you very much, Diane. Here we go. Laura, it's $2,250 to you. I've got $2,000. Diane's got it at 2. Laura, do you want to go? $2,250. Gotta sell it. We gotta go. Laura, I'm looking for you, Laura. Here we go. I got $2,000 with Diane. I'm looking for $2,250. I can feel it, Laura. I can feel it. It's coming in the chat bar. Danielle is going, those King Suites are phenomenal. They're lower section. They're going to be awesome. It's going to be a time. Yes! Yes! We got Laura, $2,250. Diane Kellen, it's $25 to you. Do you want to go? Lindy in the chat bar says, let's go Kings. Let's go Kings. Let's go Kings. Let's go Kings. Here we go. I've got Laura, $2,250, $2,500. Yes! Yes! We got Diane at 25. Here it is. Laura, it's $2,750 to you. I've got Diane at 25. I'm looking for $2,750, $2,500. That supports a CASA for the year. Thank you very much, Diane. We're looking for $2,750. Laura, do you want to go? Last chance. Yeah! Yes! Yes! Laura and Diane are going back and forth. Folks, we got to cheer them on in the chat bar. Let's give Laura and Diane a huge round of applause at home. A lot of love in the chat bar. This is unbelievable. They're going back and forth. Thank you so very much. This is wild. An entire amazing time. We've got Laura here at $2,750. Diane Kellen, it's $3,000 to you. Do you want to go? Gonna sell it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Laura, get ready to bid in case Diane comes at the last second. Diane, get ready to bid in case Laura comes in. Here we go. It is now. Oh my gosh! Diane came in at the last second. I was going to sell it. Diane Kellen came in at $3,000. Laura, it's $3,250 to you. This is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Laura, you don't want to miss out. This is going to be an absolute blast. And I love this in the chat bar. Courtney Tyler said, amazing support from CASA Sacramento. Thank you very much, Diane Kellen. Thank you, Laura Olivia Wilder. We appreciate all of your support. Danielle Keys in the chat bar said, OMG, love is in the air. This is unbelievable. Lindy Meeker said, have you seen our rookies? I know, unbelievable. Folks, I've got Diane at 3, going to sell it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is now closed. Congratulations. Wow, that was unbelievable. Go Kings!
Go Kings! Is it time for costume change for you yet? No? The energy? Energy equals intention. And his intention is to get you to bid high, and you are, and we appreciate that. All right. This sounds like a TV show that I want to be a part of. Dinner with the Simons. Let's all go. Thank you for putting this out there. Hosted by CASA Jackie Simon and her husband Nate and their beautiful Arden Park home. You and 3 guests will enjoy an elaborate meal prepared by food enthusiast home chef Nate. I was doing some more research on this. It includes hand-selected wines from the private cellar collection of Nate and Jackie that's going to be served. You help build the menu. Stick with traditional or go for something new. And also this includes a $50 Uber gift card so you get home safely. Dinner with the Simons. Anyone?
All right. Nate Simon and Jackie Simon, thank you so much for all your support of CASA Sacramento for so many years. Nate and Jackie are absolutely amazing. We appreciate you. They've been supporting us for so much. Look at this. Danny in the chat bar said, they are wonderful people, truly the most delicious food you will have. Here it is. I've got Cynthia at 600. Oh, but the bidding's going high. Claire Fishburne Jones at $800. This is Dinner with the Simons, folks. Let's have some fun. Let's go up. Here it is. I've got Claire going back and forth. Claire and Cynthia, Claire and Cynthia. Here it is. If you want to go, let's give them some love in the chat bar, folks. We've got Claire and Cynthia going back and forth on our Dinner with the Simons. Jackie Simon is a CASA and has been so unbelievable supportive for us. Thank you, Nate. We so appreciate you guys. This is going to be an absolute blast. Danny in the chat bar said this is amazing. I've got Claire here at $800. I'm looking for $900. I'm going to sell this one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Claire's got it. Last chance. Claire, get ready to bid in case somebody comes in at the last second because it is now closed. Congratulations. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Looks like somebody might have come in at the last second. Oh, yes. Claire knew what to do. Wow. Did we close it or did it go? I think we're good. Diane and Claire came at the last second. I don't think we closed it just yet, so we're going to keep it open. It's still open. Claire's got it at 1,000. Diane, if you want it, now's your chance. Diane, if you want to go. Claire's that got it at 1,000. Wow. Norma's at 1,100. Folks, I was selling this one and now it's still flying high. Norma's got it at 1,100. I'm looking for $1,200. Can we go 12? I've got Norma at 11. I'm looking for 12. 12. Yes! Holy moly. We've got people all over the place. Michael's coming in. Norma's there. Claire's there. Diane's there. We've got Cynthia. There's so many folks bidding on it. This is unbelievable. Claire's going. Now Michael's going. Now, Michael, you've been outbid. Now Claire's got it. Michael, it's back to you. Norma, do you want to go? Michael and Norma. I've got Claire Fishburne Jones. Michael, Norma, do you want to go? It looks like everybody wants to have a great dinner with the Simons. Yes, we've got it. Keely in the chat bar said, Diane is Claire. Diane is Diana's Claire's mom. Diana's Claire's mom. We got it. Claire's got it. Diana, Claire's got it. Diana and Claire both have it. I've got Claire and Diane at 1,300. Michael and Norma. Do you want to go? Michael and Norma, 1,300 with Claire and Diane. Anybody else gonna sell it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? It is now closed. It's now closed. Woo! That was interesting. Unbelievable.
I'm so confused. So it's closed, right? Because then last second shot, they did it. That's going to be amazing. And yeah, it sounds like a wonderful event, and the chef sounds awesome. Let's talk wine for our last 2 live auction items. Napa wine tasting package for 2 nights. Vino Bella Resort Napa. Flight tastings. Relax for 2 nights at the beautiful Vino Bella Resort in Napa. Spend your days doing tastings at some really cool places. Alpha Omega Winery, tasting for 4 if you haven't been there. The fountain right there, it's beautiful, it's nice and intimate, and it is a great place. Oh, and the wine's good too. Domaine Carneros, tasting for 2, also awesome. Hall St. Helena, tasting for 4. That is a wonderful place. Walt Sonoma, tasting for 4. They have great Pinots. Hall has great cabs, and you're all set. Includes a bottle of wine from each tasting site as well, so that alone is worth it. Comes with a private scenic flight for 2 people over the Napa area. That would be awesome, piloted by CASA board member Brock. So what do you think? Napa wine tasting package, 2 nights, and some really cool vineyards and winery tastings. Start bidding. Ready?
All right. Patty wants this one. Unbelievable. Patty's been going all night long. This has been the talk of the live auction. Patty, Patty, Patty. We've got Patty here and Philip and Lisa. Patty is all over this one. Patty Estepinal, thank you very much for your support. Yes, we've got it all over. Unbelievable. This one's really cool. Did we mention that you have a flight for 2 with Brock? Our CASA board member, been supporting us all night long. You've got an airplane, like an actual, there's a flight. And then you've got wine tasting at so many amazing places. And you've also got a couple nights there, 2 nights to stay at the beautiful Vino Bello Resort in Napa. Looks like Patty has it. Patty wants it real bad. So Patty, I'm gonna sell it to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anybody else? Last chance. Sarah Torres in the chat bar said, go Patty. Yes, go Patty. Danielle said, and a bottle of wine with each tasting. Yes. All right. Anybody else? Going to close it. It is now closed. It is now closed. Congratulations. That's going to be a lot of fun. Tony, I think we got one more.
We do have one more. Well, that was quick. That was like, that's as long as it takes me to drink a bottle of wine. I mean, that was at least 30 seconds. That was incredible. Okay, let's enhance your wine cellar. This is an incredible display of 24 bottles of fine wine, and we mean fine wine, hand-selected by the CASA Board of Directors. Just rattle off a few. I'm not going to name all of them, but you have Tobin James, Cabernet Franc. Let's see, Frank Family Vineyards, Napa Valley Cab, Justin Pasarobles Cab. So from all over. Newton, Unfiltered Napa Valley, Cabernet Sauvignon, Starmont, Wise Villa, Senegal, VJ, too many to name. Rombauer, hello. So, time to get some more wine. It looks like somebody has. He's gonna do the swimming again. And then what'd you do, like in the airplane, like you said, a flight, like we didn't know what a plane. Wow, okay, so let's get some vino. That'd be Kino. Ready?
Vino, let's have some fun. Paul Wong wants to have some fun with a lot of wine. Here it is. I've got Paul at 700. I'm looking for $800. This is wine for life. Brandy, love it. We're right on board. I've got Brandy here at 800. Paul, it's 900 to you. I've got Brandy coming in. And Devin, do you want to go back in the chat bar? This is unbelievable. Jamie in the chat bar said, so excited to be going to Mexico. Didn't get to go in 2020. Had a cruise scheduled. March 2020 happened. And now I'm excited. My 6-year-old is so excited. We get to go now. Woohoo! That's very cool. Oh, look at this. Christy Rolak back in here at $900. Brandy, it's $1,000 to you. It's wine for life. Do you what? I just heard a bottle pop. Oh my gosh. Folks, stop everything. A bottle just popped behind the scenes. I see Holly Wong with Holly Wong Consulting. By the way, she's made this whole thing happen. She's absolutely phenomenal. Oh, Paul Wong, by any chance, that might be another $300 right there for a plug. But Holly, thank you very much, folks. They're popping bottles. They're celebrating. We have had an amazing evening here. Our Fund-A-CASA is almost to 100,000. I know we'll hit that. Folks, if you want to continue to give towards our Fund-A-CASA, you can do that now. Help us get to $100,000. But right now, Christy, Rolex at 900. We're looking for $1,000. Bottles are popping. Brandy, do you want to go? Gonna sell this one in 5, 4, 3, 2. There's Rumbauer in there. There's a whole lot of good wine. Gonna sell it in 1. Brandy, get ready to click. Christy, get ready to click. It is now closed. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for all of your support. You can continue to donate towards our Fund-A-CASA all evening long. You have been an absolute blast. Thank you very much. Tony, what a hoot.
What a hoot. It's been awesome. Hello. Woo. Wow. That's some good wine that y'all going to get. And everything's good.
Yeah.
Everything on that list is great. So let's welcome Crystal Burns right now, Community Relations and Development Director at CASA Sacramento, to announce the door prize winner. You've been very interested in that prize and help us close out the evening. While she's coming up, I'll remind you, you're already up. It says while she's coming up. See, so now this is when I don't need to stand on the perch that I'm on, because Freddie is like there and I'm like not. So I feel so more natural. I was worried I was gonna fall and break my frickin' neck. Okay, so we're gonna remind you the silent auction is open until Tuesday. If you still have some bidding to do. So that's all good. I also have squeaky shoes tonight for some reason. I'm glad that people aren't noticing that, but for some reason, these shoes are squeaking.
I've been listening.
Yeah. All right, Crystal, take it away.
All right, we've got the door prize winner in here. Right afterwards, we are going to do a toast.
Nice.
But Tony, would you like to read?
Okay, they're getting that big old TV so they can watch CBS 13 and whatever else they want to watch, but it's mostly CBS 13 News. Okay, I was worried about, like, I hope the name I pick is going to be easy to pronounce, because sometimes they're not, and this is, like, the easiest name to pronounce in the world. Keep up with the Joneses, Matt Jones. Matt Jones, you got the TV, bro.
Yay, Matt!
Did you get it in time for the Super Bowl, I wonder? Maybe? We'll see.
Hey, Matt is the husband of a CASA volunteer.
There you go.
That is a very deserving family. Thank
Absolutely.
you so much.
Okay, we're gonna be thanking some more sponsors and then have some champagne, because why not?
So thank you so much, Tony,
Sure.
and thank you so much, Freddie, this whole team, all of our volunteers, all of our staff members, everybody who's put this on. It's really been an amazing evening.
Well, I want to say, you asked me when I walked in here, how many events do you do a year? And I try to do, at least between 4 and 6, as many as I can. And this is the top notch. You guys know how to do it. You know how to bring people together. And in a world where we're not live and we're not talking to a big crowd, that's tough to do. So for this to translate and to have the energy that we feel in a small studio, but we feel your love and energy, and of course Freddie tends to kick it up a notch, and how could you not be excited around Freddie? Could we get Freddie in a ringtone by any chance? Like,
that is my ringtone.
That would be interesting. Anyway, I want to thank you for inviting me back, and proud to be representing CBS Sacramento and all the people that I work with, because not just about doing the news, it's about being a part of the community, and that's what events like this are all about.
Thank you so much. All right, and let's keep the thanks going. So we've got our Pacific sponsors here. The Public Consulting Group, PCG, the Swinnerton Foundation, Burrell Consulting Group, Geico of Sacramento, the Sacramento Association of Realtors, and Spencer Building Maintenance. Thank you so much to our Pacific sponsors.
And thank you to the Triton sponsors, CBS 13, Cone Resnick, Delfino Madden, Townsend, Raymundo, Vessler, and Usher, the Saavedra family, and Tech4Gov. Thank you all.
All right, well, it's our final toast.
Freddie, come back up here.
Come back up, Freddie. I just want to remind you all that This is all to help the foster children in Sacramento who need us the most. And it means so much to me and all of the CASA staff and all of the CASA volunteers that you're supporting so we can support those kids. So thank you so much. I hope you're at home toasting.
I'll share mine.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Have a great night, everybody. Thank you, CASA Sacramento, for all you do for our youth.
Take care.
Greetings, I am Stephanie Beegler, and I have the honor, beyond measure, to be sharing with you how we launched Sacramento CASA. I was Junior League president in 1994-95, and prior to that, during the year that we planned for CASA, I was the Junior League Community Projects Chair. And our committee was very dedicated to launching a program here in Sacramento County that would improve the lives of children that had the unfortunate experience of being in our county child welfare system. We knew that their parents had legal representation. Of course, Sacramento County courts had legal representation. And where was the advocate for that child? We had, at that time in Sacramento County, a very forward-thinking and innovative presiding judge of the juvenile court, Judge Roger Warren. His mother was very involved in Santa Clara County CASA. He saw the benefit of a CASA in that county. He also observed the dedication and the commitment of his mother to Santa Clara County CASA and said, we need to start a CASA program here in Sacramento County. At the same time as this opportunity came our way, the Junior League of Sacramento was working with the Child Abuse Prevention Council of Sacramento in launching a crisis nursery here in Sacramento. And because of our involvement with the Junior League and with the Child Abuse Prevention Council of Sacramento, this opportunity to launch Sacramento CASA came our way. Sue Bonk found out about it, asked me if we were interested in it as projects committee chair, and we said, of course, why not? When I was reflecting back on what we did at the time, it really was collaboration. But the word collaboration really wasn't as talked about as much 30 years ago as it is today. So the three entities that launched CASA Sacramento was the Junior League of Sacramento, Child Abuse Prevention Council of Sacramento, and of course, Sacramento County Courts. We launched the program, swore in our first class, and I have to say that it was just such a proud moment for the Junior League of Sacramento. I want to extend an extreme gratitude to the, I think, nearly 90 classes now, as CASA celebrates its 30th anniversary, of volunteers from our county that have stepped forward to continue the vision that our planning committee saw 30 years ago.
My name is Gregory Geeting, and I want to start out by saying, wow, it's really amazing that Sacramento CASA has reached its 30th anniversary. Now, I joined CASA back in 2008 in the spring, and my first assignment came in May of 2008. I did the training, and being the father of a disabled youth, my daughter, I suggested to the CASA staff that I'd be willing to consider a disabled youth as an assignment. And it's pretty rare, but they were eventually, that's exactly what happened. And this youth presented a very challenging case because this youth had been in 16 different placements between the ages of 10 and 15. And as I came onto the scene, the youth had been relocated to an out-of-county placement. up in the foothills. So fortunately, this 16th placement turned out to be a remarkably good placement and just an outstanding foster family. So my role became much more of being supportive and encouraging of the foster family. So I would close by saying serving as a CASA is an act of kindness. And just like the proverbial pebble that is cast into the still waters of a pond, its ripples spread out in ways that are beyond prediction and beyond planning.